Hey, welcome back to the garage, everyone. Today, parasitic battery drain and how to spot it. All right, so you're going to need a cheap trouble light. If you don't have one of these, or a few bucks at the parts house. Got a alligator clip on one end and a probe on the other with a little light bulb in the middle. And all you have to do to use this is connect it to a power source, and the light comes on and it shows you if a circuit is working or not. So the question is, do you have parasitic drain in your battery? Does your battery go dead a lot? Right? This could be applicable to any car. This happens to be a Mercedes 300 SD, but this will work for the demonstration purpose. So what we're going to do is disconnect. We're going to disconnect the ground cable from the battery. Okay, we'll leave that there momentarily. And then we're going to get a clamp. I'm just going to use a clamp from this battery charger. All right. Now, I'm going to use my clamp from the battery charger, and I'm going to clamp the probe end of the trouble light onto the battery, like so. All right. And then I'm going to take the alligator clip and I'm going to connect it to the ground cable that I disconnected from the car. Now you see that the light came on momentarily. Right, I'm moving it around a little bit. You see the light came on momentarily, but it went out. So what you saw there when the light came on just then was the radio. Sucks a little bit of juice to power the memory and stuff like that, and then it charges up the caps or something. There's a couple of things in the car, like the radio as an example, that will drain a little power, and then once they get enough, they'll charge their caps up and the drain will go away. But now I'm going to show you an example of a parasitic loss, a constant low current draw, okay? That keeps going and going and going until your battery is dead. In the case of this particular car, I found that the power antenna had a parasitic loss. So, back here, there we are right there. All right, so we're going to plug the power antenna back in, because I had it unplugged because I troubleshot this earlier. There we go. Power antenna is plugged back in. Now let's go look at our trouble light. Will you look at that? This is what a parasitic power draw looks like. Very small current draw, as shown on the test light there. So now we're going to go back to the trunk. All right, disconnected the antenna again, and hey, look at that. No light. There you go. So anyway, that's just one way to define a parasitic power loss. The one constant here is maintaining a trouble light in series on the battery ground cable. The other way, if you're really stuck in a tight, is to keep your trouble light connected and then just start pulling fuses one by one, right? And when you get to the circuit that has the problem, the trouble light will go out. Now, once you find it, you're going to have to figure out which part of that circuit is the problem, right? So, like if you take the fuse out and that fuse happens to control the power antenna, the backlights, and some other nonsense, right? So if it has 3 or 4 things on the circuit, then you're going to have to dive into the car and disconnect each one of those one by one. So that's the basic overview of the troubleshooting process to find a parasitic loss or a current draw in your vehicle. So hey, press the like button if you like the content, and go ahead and hit subscribe too and help me out a little bit. And thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy.